Hello everyone, today we're going to study lessons 5 and 6 of Unit 3 for Prep 1. So now let's start with this revision here. Rewrite. Number 1. When she broke her leg, she was skiing. Use while. So the answer is, while she was skiing, she broke her leg. Number 2. There are only a few cars on the motorway. Use traffic. So, there is a little traffic on the motorway. Number 3. The natural landscape near my village is really beautiful. Use scenery. So, the scenery near my village is really beautiful. Number 4. Refugees usually go to live in another country because of war. Use why. So the answer is, why do refugees usually go to live in another country? So today we're going to talk about articles. We have two kinds of articles. We have indefinite article and definite article. So let's start with the indefinite article. So we use a before countable nouns when we talk about something for the first time. So mentioning something for the first time. We use the. This is a definite article when we talk about something again. For example, I had a pizza and a cup of coffee. The pizza was great, but the coffee was awful. So, a pizza. At the first time I mentioned this, a pizza. So, a pizza like any other pizza, nothing special about it. But when mentioning it for the second time, we're going to put the definite article the. So we use a when we say what something or somebody is. So, Liverpool is a city in England. So it's a city like any other cities in England. The definite article the. So we use the when it is clear what we are talking about. So, we use the before nouns when the person is speaking and the person spoken to, they both know what this is or what this thing is. For example, Mom's in the kitchen. So, they both know that the kitchen exists, their house. So the kitchen in their house. We use that when there is only one of something. So something that is one of its kind. So I can say the sun, the Red Sea, the sky, the moon, the world. There are some cases when we do not use articles. So it is called zero article. So we don't use the when we are making generalizations. So talking about something in general. Like I can say water is useful or water is the essence of life. Here I didn't put the because when you put the, you're specifying this as if you're talking about a specific water. Here are some examples here. I don't like classical music. So, I don't like classical music in general, not a specific piece of classical music. Fiona never drinks tea or coffee. Okay, so that's it. Now let's do this exercise here to make sure that you got it all. Choose the correct answer. Number 1. Mozart was great composer. So the answer is Mozart was a great composer. A great composer like any other composers. Number 2. They don't spend a lot of money on clothes. So the answer is no article because we're talking about a plural noun and we're talking about this in general. Number 3. We crossed river. Later we swam in the river. So the answer is we crossed a river. because we mentioned this for the first time. So mentioning something for the first time, we would use the indefinite article a. Number 4. I was talking to headmaster at our school. So the answer is the headmaster, because both the one speaking and the one spoken to, they have only one headmaster at their school. Number 5. Jack mechanic, and he knows a lot about cars. So the answer is Jack is a mechanic like any other mechanics in this world. Number 6. We went swimming in the Red Sea. Water was really warm. So the answer is the water was really warm, because we're talking about specific thing here, the water in the Red Sea. So now let's do this exercise here. Rewrite the following sentences. Number 1. I don't like watching advertisement on TV. Use stand. So the answer is I can't stand watching advertisement on TV. Number 2. While my friends were watching TV, the fire started. Use when. So the answer is when the fire started, my friends were watching TV. Number 3. Jana always gets up, has a shower, gets dressed, and leaves the house. Use yesterday. So the answer is yesterday Jana got up, had a shower, got dressed, and left the house. Number 4. Mek argued a lot with his parents. Use arguments. So the answer is Mek had a lot of arguments with his parents. So now let's study these new words. Sandy beaches. By sandy we mean it's a place covered with or containing sand. Example, there are miles of sandy beaches in Devon. Windsurf. So to windsurf is to sail across water standing in a windsurfer. Example, most visitors come to sail or windsurf. Vast, extremely large or big. There is a vast quantity of sand on that beach. Moorland. So it's land that consists of moors, and by a moor we mean a high place or a high open area of land that's not used for farming. For example, I am walking across open moorland. Wander. To wander is to walk slowly around a place without purpose. For example, she wandered around the streets. Fascinating, very interesting, extremely interesting and attractive. Visit the fascinating Jorvik Museum and learn about the history of York. Stunning, very impressive. It's a stunning scenery. So that's it for today. I hope you understand this lesson. Goodbye.